Hey, good afternoon, guys. It is I, Delight, of the Delightful Days channel. I just finished hitting the gym and I'm about to grab me some food because that's what you gotta do after you work out. You gotta refuel the body. I did shoulders and triceps today. I love working out shoulders, makes me feel swole, big. Triceps as well, because that's the biggest part of your arm, and you add some definition, add some mass. Anyway, that's not the topic of this video. Topic of today's video presentation is the fact that the holidays can be a real depressing time, man. There's a loneliness epidemic, and there's good reason for that, guys. It's sad out here. This world doesn't give a fuck about genuine connections. It doesn't care about, it's only about materialism, status, looks, money. And I get it. At a certain level, you gotta have money to survive, to do the things you want to do in this life. But, But this is the time where people are going out. It's nice outside, it's cooler, people are dressed all spiffy. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, when I see couples outside, I get a little bit upset. I was in a long-term relationship for years, and this was the time, November, December, where we would go out, we would enjoy ourselves, go shopping, go on dates, and it just reinforces the sadness that I have in my heart. Especially, it's messed up because the holiday season is supposed to be a festive time, but not everyone feels that way. Not everyone's on that wavelength right now. Things are very expensive. People are acting a fool. You don't know who you could trust. You can't blame people for feeling down, for feeling blue during this time. And it just sucks. It really sucks, because this is a time where it's getting cold outside and you want to have a companion. You want to have a companion by your side. That's why they call it the warmth, right? You keep each other warm. In a cold, brutal world, in an evil world that we currently live in, you guys count on each other to provide that light, that warmth that will help you guys survive and thrive. But not everyone is so fortunate to have a loving, healthy relationship. And I just want to say, it gets really discouraging sometimes, because no one cares at the end of the day. No one gives a fuck, especially if you're a grown-ass man. Nobody gives a fuck about how you feel. No one gives a fuck about your problems. No one gives a fuck about your struggles. As a man, you're just supposed to take it. You're supposed to deal with it, and no one wants to hear about it. Which is unfortunate, because this world is really messed up. This is a really messed up world, guys. Sometimes as you see, I have a rosary in my car, but that's because of cultural reasons. Sometimes I wonder why would God create a world that's so broken, and why would he make human beings so capable of darkness? It doesn't make sense to me, guys. I question it every day, and sometimes I cannot fathom why God would do such a thing, why the Creator the universe would do such a thing. I guess you could get into the law of duality, and where there's good, there's bad. We wouldn't know good if there was a lack of bad. But sometimes it's too much, and this world makes you go crazy sometimes. It makes you lose your mind. I've never thought of... It's hard hanging out with people that are so happy all the time, or at least portray themselves to be happy all the time, because they make it seem as if you're the problem, that you're the reason why you're sad, that you're the reason why you're down and out. But at the end of the day, guys, we have to pick ourselves up. Life goes on, and no one cares. You could have someone you love pass away, and you get 2 weeks of leave, and then guess what? It's back to work, wagey. It's back to work, slave. You're supposed to act like nothing ever happened when someone passes away. It's devastating. It's absolutely devastating, and I wish people were more concerned with matters of the heart. In this world, having a heart is weak. It's a huge weakness. You have to be cutthroat. You have to be ruthless. This world doesn't care about having a big heart. You could have a heart of gold and a messed up mind, but at the end of the day, what really matters in this world is finances, is how you look, is your status, is what you supposedly contribute to this world. Guys, if it was up to me, depression wouldn't exist. If it was up to me, we would live in a cool world. We would live in a happy world. Not necessarily perfect, because everyone has problems, but some people's problems are so intense to the point where they eliminate themselves off the face of this earth forever. We only get one life here, guys, and life is just perpetual suffering, no matter what you do. And this holiday season, try to do something good for yourself. If you don't have anybody in your life, if you don't have someone you don't have a companion that you could bond with, that you could trust, that you could spend quality time with, have that physical intimacy. If you don't have that, you gotta do something for yourself. And as a man, you want a woman at the end of the day. Lately, there's a lot of people that are saying being single is awesome, not doing your own thing, having freedom, independence, which is cool. I see the side to that. But at the same time, there's nothing that will replace that emotional, physical intimacy with a woman. There's nothing that will replace that. You could do all the drugs in the world you want. You could go to places by yourself, but as a healthy, warm-blooded male, it's human nature to want to connect, especially with a woman. So that's pretty much it, guys, for this presentation. Excuse me. That's pretty much it for this presentation. For this holiday season, just try to do something good for yourself. Do something that makes you happy, that gives you joy, even if you're feeling down and out. Even if it feels like the weight of the world is on your shoulders, or you feel uncertain and you don't know where to go from here. Because this world right now, 2025 going into 2026, it's not going to get any easier, y'all. It's not going to get any easier. It's only going to get harder from here. The prices are going to continue to go up. The homeless population is going to go up. And no one cares. And it's a damn shame, but it's not up to me. If it was up to me, things would be completely different. All right, y'all. Peace out. I'm going to sign off now. Hope y'all have a delightful day.